Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the first episode of Inuyashiki. So, I don't really have a whole lot to say on this before we get into it, aside from this does have a pretty decent score on MyAnimeLIst, and it's also ranked number 666, which I found mildly amusing. So yeah, let's just get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, wow. That was an interesting visual. Like the city was growing out of his back, I think. Looks like we're starting right with the opening, though. Is that in English? Wow. Hmm. Wow. Very interesting opening. Just rolls out of his mouth. Uh, I wasn't sure what to expect from the opening of this anime, but I'm sure that wasn't it. But yeah, the story for this one's basically a guy's really down on his luck in life, and something goes through a sudden change. Does that count as a title drop? Why not? I'm not a big fan of them either. I can tell from the enthusiasm in your voice. Oh wow, that is not bad. Behind us. Oda. Probably not Oda Nobunaga. Okay, that's much less impressive. Better than where I live. Unappreciative brats. You know, you could at least look away from the phone when you're talking to someone. Especially if you're asking them a question. He hasn't said a single word yet, has he? I was about to say, he didn't cut himself, did he? You couldn't cut yourself like that. Looks like my school report in school. Grade report in school, that was kind of redundant. Living the life. These damn kids. You know, that's what he's thinking. Yeah, pick a fight with a guy that's probably twice your age and half your height. Was that all in his head? And he brought him home. At least the dog likes him. Oh yeah, the synopsis mentioned that as well. He probably could have delivered that news a little bit better. Of course he is. Yeah, it's just my father, you know, the one that raises me. Helped bring me into this world, fed me, you know, it's just him. No big deal. As if I didn't feel bad enough for this guy. Here he is sitting alone in the park singing to himself, crying. Really can't blame him for wanting to get a dog, given his situation. Have to. I didn't know he was your child. Here I thought it was his house. I must have been mistaken. Looks more like the dog's walking him. Probably not. So I probably wouldn't bother telling him if I was him. Because if you told him and they really didn't care at all, that would hurt quite a bit. Even if you already knew that's how it was gonna go. That is a big dog. The dog senses something in the wind. I like a guy 3 feet away from you. I'm getting out of here. For good reason. Subtitles on top of subtitles, that's always fun to read. That went by pretty quickly. Did they, like, rebuild him or something? Dog's like, I know I left, but I still wanted to come back to make sure you were okay. Just chug the whole thing. And when that's not enough, you go for the endless supply. Just a bit. At least she apologized. That is what you would usually assume. A flip phone. Of course he has one of those. Wow, that's steam. It kind of reminds me of the Titan steam in Attack on Titan. Like when they were healing or whatever. Scare the crap out of me, why don't you? Just splooshes everywhere. I mean, I probably would too if I woke up and realized I was a android. Or a cyborg. Probably android, I don't know. I don't know how much of him is machine at this point. You know, of all the characters in this show that I would like to see with their shirt off, he is not one of them. In fact, he's probably at the bottom of that list. Yeah, he seems to just be a straight-up android. I should mention this at least once, but the 3D CG in this does bother me a little bit, but... yeah, you can still sweat. A bit strange, but... yeah, he probably knows what's going on. So odd seeing someone use a payphone in this day and age. Kind of wish I could hear both sides of this conversation. But I guess I can get the gist of it. These are clearly a friendly bunch. And this actually reminded me a little bit of Gantz. Is that just me? Just kind of in general. You gonna beat up some youngsters? Please do. Even his picture. It's on now. Your savior is a 58-year-old man that had back problems not that long ago. I don't know what you were expecting standing in front of fireworks, but yes, hot. What exactly was your plan here? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure none of you listen worth anything. Oh, it's an eye. I was like, please tell me that shoots laser beams. Though it might still do that. Like an aerial barrage. Slow-mo. Yeah, I think they're done here. Too bad I didn't kill him. He just upload a YouTube video? But yeah, apparently he gets internet access in his mind. I don't know, but hopefully their parents see the video. Yeah, not a good thing. If you want an ounce of sympathy from me, you're not gonna get it, I can tell you that right now. I assume the reason he's so thirsty is because he needs water to cool down his system. Because any electronic device is going to generate heat. So it does need some kind of cooling, whether it's a fan, liquid cooling. And I guess that was the first episode. The ending theme is in Japanese. So no preview or anything. But yeah, that was the first episode of Inuyashiki. I thought it was a pretty good first episode. I mean, yeah, the first almost half of it was just us seeing his life as it is. Definitely not a very good life, and as if it wasn't going bad enough, he gets the surprise news, hey, you have cancer and a few months to live. Have fun with that. So, you know, and he didn't even bother to tell his family because would they even care? Probably not. A very ungrateful, unpleasant family, really. I mean, he gets a dog, brings him into the home, and they just give him shit about that as well, even though it's pretty much his home and everything, but yeah. One day he is visited by aliens, I guess, who give him a nice mechanical body, and things should start going up from here. I mean, they already have. He was able to save someone, which he definitely was really happy about, because his old body was very limited on what he could do, and saving people probably is not one of them. But, yeah. But like I said, does anyone else get a Gantz feel from this show? Like, not a lot of shows give me that feel, but this one does. And, of course, there's a side effect of him having to drink a lot of water, but that's not really a really bad side effect. I mean, water's pretty easy to obtain in most countries. Well, in Japan at least. I don't want to say most countries, I'm not. Anyway, I don't want to go off on a tangent. My only real complaint is obviously the 3D CG animation's not amazing, but that doesn't bother me as much as it does some other people, so I can live with that. I am curious what the rest of the show is going to focus on. I mean, he wasn't able to find the young guy that was with him before he got the body switch. So that's probably going to happen at some point, which will be an interesting confrontation. Which will probably result in us learning more about the situation and what's going on exactly. But yeah, like, is the series going to focus on him just being a hero, fighting bad guys every episode? In like a semi-episodic kind of thing? I don't know. But the episode definitely got me interested in watching more, so Let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.